Yo, what's up? So, I promised you reviews. I always shit on this camera phone. Always. And in my left hand is the mystery item. Just like those mystery boxes you run through it in Mario Kart. You don't know what weapon you're gonna get, but you're gonna get something. If you're lucky, you get I think it's a purple spiked shell that goes straight to the first person. I mean, the person in first place. But, enough of that BS. Here is the bad boy I am reviewing. It is the Mark V Evolution. Yep. Mark V Evolution armor. Same design as the Mark V. It even comes along with a suitcase accessory, which turns into the armor. The differences are the details that were silver in Iron Man 2 are now gold, and the rest is black. If I'm shaking, it's because I'm, such a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan and coming to you live from Pittsburgh. So, black and gold in any form. All he needs is the terrible top, but comes with 4 extra hands. One is a grip punch, could possibly hold something. This one looks more like just a regular fist. This looks better suited for holding things hands. And this is splayed open. I'm assuming for repulsor blast based poses. Now, let's see. It's from the Iron... Wait. Okay, so it's kind of a generalized thing. It's the Iron Man movie series. Wait. Iron Man the Armored Avenger. Yeah, there we go. Down here, they're making a big deal about the interchangeable hands. I don't know, I have, enough figure arts that I expect more, not only more hands than that, like a variation of the suitcase. Maybe a removable head that is just Tony's head, or you could slide the top piece up. Shit, what's that called? Why in the world am I having trouble with my favorite superhero? The metal faceplate, there we go. Right there on top, you could slide it up, and it would be Tony's face. They could have, I would say, a good idea would be 2 editions of that. One for the comics version, one for the movie version, basically a head sculpt of Robert Downey. A head sculpt of Robert Downey Jr. And maybe the anime, where he looks like very slick and ritzy. But, alright, so let's get to the back. Now, this is the most redundant pose I have seen in a while. So, he's all suited up. Tony's all suited up. Thank you, Jarvis, that was awesome. But he's carrying the briefcase that makes his armor. I don't know. Let's see who else is in the line. Crimson Dynamo. Wait. Yeah. I'm a fan of my... Wait. Collect them all. The Initiative. War Machine. almost reminds me of, like, the blank forms that almost all the riders had in Ryuki. Only they did a little more detail to it. Added a little more. Another Mark V variation suit. Stealth. So let's read the little character bio on the back. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you're going to see my face or not, whatevs. Alright, this version of the Mark V armor was designed with specialized panels to absorb and focus ambient light. It can draw energy from even the faintest light and focus that energy into a devastating laser. Wait, I know that repulsors are technically a form of lasers, but couldn't they just say repulsors? Whatever. Devastating repulsor rays capable of cutting through steel. That's real old news. If you read any issue of any iteration of Iron Man. With no obvious weapons, the suit is often underestimated by enemies. Well, okay, this one never made it to the comics or the movies, but hey. At least until the first blinding flash of laser fire. And 2010 Marvel. Visit Hasbro.com/Iron Man. Gives you something to do. Okay, so right here, yeah, flipping the package correctly. Storage case. Now, I think it would be great that aside from the obvious, it's probably going to hold the extra hands and, let's see, was this? No, there was another Mark V that had, it was the smaller one, and it had missiles that fired out of the briefcase, which is just really odd. I can't really find a good way to display that figure with the, briefcase, but with, fucking missiles shooting out. It looks a bit weird. Let's see, anything else? Marvel Studios, Iron Man, The Armored Adventure. It's kind of like, I guess they're titling it that way because it's kind of like a musical artist or band could name something, da-da-da, and then of course like a self-titled album, which can actually come during any part of the artist's career or artists. I'll just stick to saying bands and solo artists. Alright, so, interestingly enough, it's got the Mark VI armor on the side. Now, considering the obvious promo for the Avengers movie, right there, well, I just gave it all away. It's the Legend series. Man, I feel. And next time, I will do Sorry, I'm running on like 6 hours of sleep. You just gotta excuse that shit. Next time, I'll be doing an unboxing and a full review. Poses, pros, cons, and I'll definitely not just do it like off the cuff like I'm doing right now. I'll definitely have something scripted for it, so. But told you. And hopefully the mirrored image, like voids copyright or whatever. So I don't, have to get... God! I am tired. Lucky this thing pops open. Syringe pops out of that. And it gives me some powers mighty strong. I don't know what the progenitor is, but the progenitor virus ain't no virus I done ever seen. It makes you strong, fast, so fast that other human brains can't comprehend. It looks like you're just teleporting. I guess that's an example.